my hair look like?
Let's see. Okay, start talking.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Karen Conway, and this is my sister Terry, and she's the Beachbody guru lady. And we're real sisters. Like, we have the same mom and the same dad. And she got this, and I got this. So I'm just here to tell a little of my story and how I've struggled my whole childhood of being the little big sister. So I'm younger than Terry, but I'm way bigger than her. All my sisters, you know, are little itty bitty like her, and then I, about my junior year, just shot up, and I actually got stretch marks on my hips from it. My senior year, people didn't even recognize me because I wasn't this little 5'2" girl anymore. I was this 5'10" big girl, and I wasn't big in high school. I was just taller and bigger boned, obviously, than Terry and my other sisters. So that's a struggle. That's a deep, deep struggle for me as far as being compared to those girls, my sisters, and who I was as a person, and you know what I needed in life and how I needed to survive, and not that I was ever going to be her size or their size. I'm never going to be their size. But that, you know, I got this. And I used to make excuses that, well, this is how God made me, and I'm supposed to be this big, and I have big bones, and so I've struggled my whole life with weight. I've gone on every single diet. I'm not kidding you. And I know you hear that. This is real. This is real stuff. I've gone on the grapefruit diet. I've gone on the starvation diet. I've gone on the liquid diet. I've gone on, you know, every diet you could probably think of. I've never taken drugs. I've never taken pills. I didn't think that was truth, but I thought in order to lose weight you had to starve yourself. I really did, and I kind of still have that a little bit, but I'm working on that with my sister Terry. And I don't know, I've been married 25 years, and my husband asked me for a divorce, and I ate those feelings, and then got married really quickly again, thinking that would heal me, and kept eating, and I got to 350 pounds 4 years ago. I was 350 pounds. Today, I probably weigh 259, about 259. And through those 4 years, Terry's encouraged me, you know, let's try Shakeology, let's try exercise, let's try this, let's try, you know, could you just try this with me? And only because she was concerned for my health. Not because she didn't love me, because she loves me unconditionally, like Jesus loves me. But because she was concerned that she would have me, that I would be her sister, like, forever, like. So I kept trying it and saying, okay, I'll try it again, and I'd make up all these excuses that it would give me a headache, or I would feel nauseous one day, so I'd blame it on the Shakeology, or you know, I would call her up and say, I don't know, this just isn't working out for me, it's just not something that I should be on. And she'd say, could you just keep it on it? And I would say I was doing it, I wasn't. And so I would lie to her, and because I think I was a people pleaser. I wanted to please her. And I don't know that she knows the struggles of being a big girl. She's not really ever been a big girl, and I'm sure you can't imagine right now that I am her real sister, like, and that that she, of that body stature, could have someone that that has someone like me in her life. And it's truth. Like, this is real. Like, I'm a big girl. So I got married a couple years ago to a wonderful man, and he's a big man. He weighed 366 pounds when I met him. He was a big man. And weight for me is not an issue because I'm heavy. So I just thought, you know, but I love that man past his weight, past everything. And so we got married, and you know, a year into our marriage, you know, maybe 18 months into our marriage, I woke up in the middle of the night one night and I could hear him just striving for breath. And I thought, man, I just don't know if we're ever going to stay married very long for health wise. And I could hear my sister's voice in the back of my head. Just if you would just try this Beachbody Shakeology stuff. And I thought it was crap. I really did. I thought it was junk. Just stupid. I actually thought she was crazy, to be honest with you. But I thought, you know, why not give it a try one more time? Why not, you know, give it a try? And then I've already lost 100 pounds, really, off and on Shakeology. I could do that, you know. I started walking, you know, before I lost, you know, when I lost 100 pounds, I walked, and I thought I could keep on that. And when I got married to Scotty, you know, he was heavy and I had lost that 100 pounds, but I could feel myself gaining weight. I think I gained probably 25 pounds back, and I was scared to death. I was like, I cannot do that. So I better get back on that program and I better stick with it. And one of the things that really hurt me for Scotty is when he would go up our stairs to go to the bedroom, and he would go up 2 steps, take a breath, go up 2 steps, take a breath. He could not carry anything up the stairs with him. So if he would carry laundry up or even a basket full of dry laundry up, he couldn't do it. I'd have to do it for him because he just couldn't get up those stairs. So we called my sister in December of 2014 and we said, okay, we saw this 21-day fix thing with all these little containers and this lady that's got all this energy for exercise, and you put all this stuff in these containers and you have protein and you have whatever, this concoction of stuff. And I thought, oh, it's just gonna be too hard, but let's just figure it out. So Scotty says, let's call her up and see if we can do this. So we call her up and she says, oh yes, you know, Terry, just yes, you can do it. I believe in you. And I'm thinking in the back of my head, whatever, it's just another thing, but we're gonna do it. And we get the containers in January, and we commit to a Monday because everyone starts their diet on Mondays, and then pretty soon by Wednesday or Thursday, you know, we're off of it again because we saw an Oreo cookie in the grocery store or something. I mean, or whatever you're craving. Mine is maple bar donuts with bacon on them. And so, you know, I would go off of it. But this, you know, okay, we're going to start on a Monday. So we get out all our containers, we pre-cook our chicken, we get all the vegetables, you know, everything it says, that the brown rice. And you know what we did? You know what we actually did? We actually took a bag, took our butter, our sugar, our brown sugar, our flour. We took our salt, we took all our seasonings, we took all our dressings, we took our mayonnaise, we took our, anything that was not on that list, we took out of our house. We took our cold cereal out of our house because that was my husband's favorite, cold cereal. We took our milk, our 2% milk, gone. We called up our sons and said, hey, come grocery shopping. And they took it all. And we said no more. So I took my I love popcorn. And I took my popcorn out. And I used to drizzle it with butter and salt and no more. So we committed. We just committed. We took it all out. We said, we're going to do this. So Monday morning comes, and we have our little containers of whatever we're supposed to have for the day. And it says to eat, you know, every 2 to 3 hours, and we chose to eat every 2 hours, so we started it at 8, and then 10, and then noon, and then 2. And it says to do it for 21 days. And we thought, 21 days? Fine. But we actually don't commit to the exercise, because we're L-A-Z-Y, lazy. So we just decide to commit to just the food part. We're going to do the food part. We got all the junk out of our house. Now we can just do this healthy food kick, and we'll just see how it goes. So I'm not going to lie to you. The third day was the roughest, because the third day you were kind of going through a detox, and you were like, I got a headache, and but I knew that I was going to push through this, because for reals, this has to be a life change. It has to be a commitment. And it's good that your husband or your wife, whoever is watching this, does it with you, or whoever's with you in your life, because if one other person you're held accountable to, even if it's Terry, to call her up and say, this is what I've had to eat today. Whatever you have to do, but you have to do it with accountability, because you just won't do it. You'll hide, you'll sneak. I'm a sneaker. I hid food. I did a bunch, you know, I did all that stuff. So I was accountable to my husband was accountable to me, and we'd ask each other, did you eat? You know, we text, did you have your banana? Did you have this? Did you have that? Yes. Third day, I wanted to give up. I did. I wanted to give up because I'm just like, it's not worth it. I want candy. I want cookies. I want a maple bar. I want that stuff. But then I kept thinking, that doesn't fill me up. I mean, that doesn't feel me. Like, it's not who I am. Like, you know, I didn't choose drug or alcohol or any of that. I chose food for my, you know, for my sedation. And that's the way I saw it, is that maple bar would just sedate me and I wouldn't feel, or that candy bar would just sedate me, or the cookies would just sedate me. I wasn't one that would eat the whole bag of anything. Just even if I could have like that much, I'd be okay. You know, I would feel sedated enough, drugged really enough to get through whatever feelings I had to go through for that day. So January 19th is the day we started. It is June 26th today, I think. It's Friday, June 26th, 2015. I've lost 32 pounds, maybe almost 35 now, and I'll tell you why in a minute, why I think I've lost a little more. And my husband's lost 50 pounds. 50 pounds. So, does he breathe heavy in the middle of the night? Nope. Can he get up the stairs? Yes. And carrying stuff. And as a matter of fact, this week my sister's been with me, and she said, that man does not stop. And before, he would just sit in a chair after work and just not move. He'd just lay. And now he gets home from work and he just runs around our house and does a bunch of stuff, you know. But the reason I know that I've lost a little more weight and I haven't got on the scale is because my sister decided to come and give me a little moral support and get me on that 21-day fix exercise program. So 3 days ago we started it, and I've been diligent. It's a half an hour. It's 30 minutes. 15 minutes of 2 sets of exercise, another 15 minutes. You get to rest a little bit, 15 seconds in between. She lets you get water. Sometimes you get to lay on the floor and do an exercise. That's not too bad. I'll tell you, the second day yesterday was rough for me because I haven't worked out. I mean, I'm a walker, but I have not done whatever all that stuff is. And I actually cried today during one exercise because it hurt really bad. But it's going to be worth it because this is not, I mean, I'm healthier, but I have a long way to go. I probably should lose, you know, maybe 90, 100 more pounds. But I'm going to do reality, and I'm going to, you know, do these in small goals. And my next goal, because I started out 4 years ago as a size 28 and a 4X top, I'm down to a 16 jean. This is really a large top I got from Vivo yesterday. Large. And my goal is to be a size 14, and I want it to be a medium top. So maybe I'll be a size 10. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. It's just how I feel, and I feel good. And I'm walking, and I'm moving, and I feel so much better. And just in these 3 days of adding the exercise to the 21-day fix is phenomenal. And you know what's really funny is you don't, when you're exercising, you don't want as much food. Like, you don't crave the junk because you think, was that worth it? That 30 minutes of pain in your thighs, is that going to be worth that maple bar with bacon? Probably not. It's probably not worth it to me because I worked so hard in that half an hour. We have been on the 21-day fix. We do 21 days, we take a day off. And when we take a day off, we still go have a salad, but we may put a crumbly bacon on it, or we may have a turkey burger at Carl's Jr., you know, or, you know, in that 21 days in 6 months' time, I have had a maple bar with bacon. After I'm done eating it, it didn't satisfy me. It doesn't satisfy me. It doesn't make me feel anything. It's not my friend anymore. That stuff isn't my friend. I crave Shakeology. I have it twice a day. I have it for breakfast and I have it for lunch. As a matter of fact, I was out of it for 4 days and I called Terry panicking because it's kind of like crack to me. And I don't even imagine my life without it. And now, you won't even believe this. One time Terry comes to the barbecue at my sister's house. I live in Spokane and they live over in Olympia area, Washington. And she brings quinoa and some weird crap to the event. And I look at her and say, what is this? Oh, it's healthy. It's just stuff. And then one time I was on a cruise with her, Beachbody cruise. At 350 pounds, I'm on a Beachbody cruise. What the heck was I thinking? And I says, oh my gosh, the restaurant serves breakfast. Come down to breakfast. You're going to get bacon and waffles and syrup and butter. And she goes, okay, I'll meet you down there. I'm so excited. She's going to eat with me. And she comes down with this bowl of yogurt and Shakeology sprinkled over the top. She says, do you want a bite? And I thought she was Lulu. But now you will not believe what I am doing. After 6 months of doing this, I make what is called Shakeology balls. And they are peanut butter, honey, Shakeology, and oatmeal mixed together. And they are a little ball. And that is my maple bar with donut with bacon on it. I cannot believe the change. So keep tuned because you're going to see a smaller Karen soon and even smaller than now. And I will stay tuned too because you'll see, I'll show you 350-pound Karen so you can see 259 Karen.